Hey there guys, this is Darren McDonald and we are back with the special 10th episode of Shadow Word Play. We are going to start off at Marshall's Strand. This one, the first two levels in Un Goro Crater were like impossibly long. They took me an incredibly long time, and then I had these really intense computer problems where my computer crashed and they couldn't figure out the problem, and there was a whole bunch of... I knew what the problem was, and I told them that I knew what the problem was. But no one listens to me. Anyway, I got it back, and like a month and a half later, maybe even a little more, and I had lost so much of my footage, and the rest of it was corrupt, and I was really glad that episode 50 and up to 51 actually still worked. Anyway, so the getting started in Un Goro wasn't too bad. It's once you get the first real chain, once you get the first real quest chain, then it starts to become this really irritating problem. Like this quest where you have to go and you got to climb up these mountains to get the temperature reading on the hottest point in Un Goro or something like that. Anyway, you got to check all these little parts, and all these flame guys here, they spawn so quickly, and it's just a really irritating quest. And as you can see, we're like almost 2 minutes into this video already, and we're not even halfway to 51. Like, it's how long doing these levels actually took. But at the end of Un Goro Crater, I was actually really happy. I really enjoyed it. But I think probably my least favorite part of this whole place was the raptor quest, where you have to let the raptor poison you. You have to let... And only a certain raptor can do it. But you have to let these raptors poison you 20 times, trying to gain some immunity to it or something. Anyway, and not all of them do it, so you have to think, there's like a 50% chance they're going to do it. Okay, now you officially have to kill 40 of them, not 20. And you have to kill them real slowly, otherwise some of them don't poison you, so it's like a mana drinker extraordinaire. And here we go. Boom, we are level 51. Now there's one more level, and then it just picks right up, and it's just crazy fast. It's like super fast leveling. I was really excited to finally get the 10th chapter of Shadow Word Play out. It was supposed to come out in it was like mid to late April it was supposed to come out, and I'm just happy it is getting out at all. I was sure that I'd lost way too much footage. I was sure that there's just no possible way I was going to get enough back that I'd even want to keep going. I ended up only losing one full episode. I didn't like that, obviously. I'm very, very upset about losing all that footage, because you have to think that's like 3-4 hours of footage that I recorded, that I personally sat through, edited down to, I think I made like a 14-minute video or something. I'm pretty sure it was like 14 minutes in the Searing Gorge, and I did the commentary for it. It was ready to go. It was fully edited, and then it was just gone. There was just nothing. I still have the editing file. It's like a really weird file type, but without the actual video files, I can't do anything to it. Anyway, pretty sure this is the quest I was talking about. Yes, where they splash you with their blood repeatedly, and it takes you 6 days to actually get it done. Here's what I did. What I did is I would dot them, and I would just sit there and let the dots kill them really slowly, and I would just keep bubble up on myself. And like I said, see, sometimes maybe some of them would splash you with their venom or whatever. And there was actually a couple quests in this episode that I didn't even show. I didn't even bother showing, because they were these little tiny side quests, and they didn't really add that much to the game. It was like the first part of that chain. I didn't add that, but that's whatever. That's fine. Anyway, pretty sure we're about to level to 52 right here, actually. on our way back to Marshall's stand, and then I'm pretty sure we're just about done with that place. I have also decided on the season 2 of Shadow Word. It's not going to be called Shadow Word Play, but the Let's Play series, Shadow Word Play, was very successful thus far, in my opinion. It's not done yet, not even close to being done, but I'm officially announcing on this video that there is going to be a season 2 of this, and it is going to come out very shortly after this concludes. And the difference between this one and season 2 is going to be Miss Pandaria is more than likely going to be out by the time it comes out. So, instead of going to 85, I'm going to go to 90. And I was thinking what would be really cool, something that I'd really like to do, is go from 1 to 85, and then I think, like, you know, a month or two later, Miss Pandaria is going to come out, because it's probably not going to come out for another month or two yet anyway. I was thinking maybe like a few months down the road, I would do like 2 double length, like kind of like this, but 2 like special episodes where we get back on Aoife and we get her from 85 to 90, and it'll be like, you know, 2 months after the series finale is, or the season finale is, and then suddenly we come back and, you know, it's like we're starting over again, but we already know the character. So it's, I don't know, it's a thought, and I think it'd be really fun. I really liked here from 52 to 53 was pretty quick, but it was like really fun. All the quests were really silly, and the last quest guy in this whole area that I do anyway was so funny. I just like could not contain myself laughing. This guy was hilarious. He spoke like really old English style, and he was so full of himself, but he was oblivious, and he was just ridiculous all the time. It was just super fun. It's rare in a game where, okay, questing is supposed to be intense. Some of them are kind of fun. You have the zones that you like, you have the zones that you hate. The end of Un Goro Crater was it was so funny that it was fun. It was just the dialogue that this guy, like, oh, it was just great. Anyway, I'm getting kind of off track. Anyway, so yeah, season 2, I've decided is going to be a gnome rogue. It's going to be, I guess you could say, Aoife's sister. I suppose you could. Yeah, that's all I got. But we're coming up on level 53 here. We're about to ding it. I actually had turned my Bandai cam off, and almost missed dinging to level 53, but just so happened to look at my experience bar really quickly and was like, oh, wow, Jesus. Oh, I cut that out. I was hoping to show you guys that. The way I was gonna start showing you how I spec. So, like, as I level, I will show you how I'm specking and stuff, so you know, it's like a little insider look at how I actually do things. And I guess I could tell you my new cast sequence that I use, because before it was like a Mind Blast. When I started, it was Mind Blast, or no, it was Smite. Smite was level 1. It's like Smite, everything's dead. Then it was Mind Blast, and then it was Mind Blast and Mind Flay, and then it was, you know, yada yada yada. Now I do Mind Blast, Vampiric Touch, Devouring Plague, Shadow Word Death to get the 10% mana back, and then I use Mind Flay until they're dead. I obviously use Bubble first, because as you get higher level, shit hits you harder. This was the guy that was really funny, and here's a nice little rare spawn that it was the first rare that I saw in this zone, and it made me smile in my heart a lot. We're actually almost level 54 already. Look at us go. For Doloria. Curiously, the bird just, he's talking too fast because I sped that up. I should have gone and slowed it down to show you exactly what this, like, buffoon was talking about, because he was absolutely hysterical. And here was a good, it was kind of a fun quest too. It shows off, like what Shadow Priests are really capable of when you have to take on an elite boss who's like a legitimate boss by yourself, and he's like 2 levels higher than you. Like my bubble was wearing off and stuff, and the guy was, he hit real hard, and a pant load and a half of health. So we're about a bar away. I'm gonna collect a couple dinosaur bones here around this carcass. This carcass is Terror Run. So if you're doing this quest, go to Terror Run. Find the large, like half destroyed carcass, and there should be 5 or 6 bones just around that carcass. And we are level 54. Oh, okay, now we're off to the Blasted Lands, where we're gonna finish this. Well, okay, welcome to the Blasted Lands. We just went through Un Goro Crater in part 1 of this 10th episode special edition. And now we're in the second half of it, where we go through the Blasted Lands. Now, I actually really enjoyed the Blasted Lands. I didn't think I was going to as much as I did at first. Like when I first got to the Blasted Lands, the first 3 levels actually of the 4 that I did, the first 3 went by incredibly fast. I've noticed I'm running into significantly less rare spawns now, which is kind of disappointing because they still, even at level 54 here, they bring you up like 3 bars, which at this point is actually pretty big. Like in the Outlands, a quest complete maybe brings you up a bar, whereas here, a good quest to bring you up 2.5, a big quest to bring you up like 3. In the Outlands, a good quest maybe 1.5, something like that. Once you hit level 60, it's like it takes like twice as long to get up a level. That's why the episodes after number 10, I wanted to make number 10 a nice long special one, or make it feel special, because once we get to the Outlands, it's gonna take quite a bit longer because it goes from like 170,000 experience per level around this part to like 300,000 at level 60 to 61. So that is going to get a whole lot longer. So the episodes in the Outlands are only going to be like episode 11 is going to be 58 to 60. Episode 12 is going to be 60 to 62. And episode 13 is going to be 62 to 65, I think, in like Terracar Forest. The one that I was looking forward to the most was Zangarmarsh, because Zangarmarsh is possibly my favorite questing zone like of all time. I don't know why. I've always loved Zangarmarsh. It's just awesome, amazing, great fun. Anyway, we're about to hit level 55. Very soon, right here. Boom! Yep. Anyway, so yeah, the first 3 levels in this place went by incredibly fast. I was questing. I enjoyed most of the quest. A couple of them got a little aggravating. Like running around trying to find their, I don't know if he's like their boss or something. I didn't read up on the lore of this place at all, but you have to go around and find this guy's body parts, and that's just not fun. Same with like these quests. I don't mind these though, kill and gather. It's more gather than kill anything, but I do enjoy gather quests and kill quests, and I enjoy boss quests. I don't enjoy like run to the end of the Blasted Lands and find this guy's legs, and then run to the other end and get his feet, and then run to the other end and get his head kind of quests. I don't like those ones because it just takes way too long to, in my opinion, it just takes way too long. I hate running around. I like doing quests here, like where I am right now. If you're gonna give me a quest for me to kill something that is in front of me, not 65 miles west. Like that's kind of my thing. I don't like having to run endlessly throughout the world trying to find what I need. Um, now I've got a nice kind of cast routine, I guess, that is really helping me conserve mana. I've been working on mana conservation, and now that I am up where I have, like right here, I have like almost 5,000 mana, something like that. Pretty sure it's 4,911. You do have a lot of mana. I've got this cast routine down where I really only lose like 10% of my mana per fight, and then between fights I gain, say, like 3% of that back just walking to the next person. You end up you can kill like 17 people before you run out of mana. Like almost constantly fighting, you can kill like 17 people without running out of mana. And that's just at level like 55. Once you get higher up and higher up, it takes even longer to run out of mana. And Shadow Priest, I had low expectations when I first decided to do this one. I had just made a priest, and I was like, I want to make a series for YouTube. I want to make a fun series of something that you don't see, like, not a ret pally, basically, like a subtlety rogue or a ret pally, because those are like the most popular things on Earth. I was like, I want to make a DPS video series, questing series of something that I haven't leveled all the way to 85 yet, and one that I haven't done 1,000 times before. Something that's newer to me, and maybe something that hasn't been done 1,000,000 times. So I decided on Shadow Priest, and then by just dumb wit, I don't even know. Oh, that's loud. Anyway, yeah, just I don't even know how. I was laying in my bed or something one day, and then suddenly I was like, shadow word play, shadow word pain, and I said it wrong or something. I said like shadow word pain, and I was like, oh wow, shadow word play. That'd be a really neat name. That'd be cool. I'll take it. So I started using that. Anyway, this has been story time with Darren McDonald. Sorry. Bleh. Back on track here. This is one of the quests I was talking about, me not liking, when you have to run all over the world to get these parts. But I can't really complain too much, because on your way getting the third part of this guy's amulets and stuff, he sends you out to get 3 things, a bunch of amulets and stuff. Anyway, he sends you out to get those, and this Murloc guy has one of them. I didn't realize it for a second, so I turned around and went back. He gives you the amulet that you need, but then he sends you to this Murloc, who gives you like a really fun quest chain where you have to kill Nagas, and you go through this big cave, and it's really fun and exciting, and people like it. And oh, whatever. I believe I'm running out of quests at this point. Pretty sure. That's what happens at the end of this place. For what happened to me? Sorry. Anyway, I got right to. I was like 2 bars away from level 58, and then I literally ran out of quests. Like there weren't any more. There were just no more quests on Earth. They just didn't exist. Oh, that sucked. That was something that really ticked me off quite a bit near the end of this, because I was unhappy because my internet slowed right down and my latency was really bad. My MS was like 540 or something, which is terrible. I used to play a lot of Warcraft on like really bad and like not even as good as dial-up kind of internet. So I had been used to it, and then I totally just forgot how much I hated how slow that internet is. It was terrible. Cool. Alrighty. Now we are level 57, going on 58. Like I said, the first 3 levels of this place were impossibly fast. They were so fast. They went by like like a dream. I was so happy. I thought this was like this might actually take the place of like my new favorite questing spot because of how fast and how easy and how fun it was. And oh man, I can't say enough good things about this place, really. And I know that you guys probably are not really watching at this point because this is a long ass video. I wouldn't want to watch this long of a video unless it was Nilesy. And this is going to be my shameless plug for the episode, not even for something of my own. Go to the channel Nilesy Rocks. It's just awesome. It's NILESYROCKS. All one word, no goofy anything. But yeah, Nilesy, he makes really funny WoW videos, Diablo videos, all kinds of videos, Binding of Isaac, everything, or something like that, I don't know. But I mainly just watch his WoW videos, and he's just hilarious. Just a joy to watch. Anyway, here's like the second last quest or something, or third last quest. Okay, I don't know. I think it's third last quest that you get. I'm like halfway to 58 from 57. And this quest just went on and on. It went on and on forever. I was so mad. I was probably there in this spot for like 25 minutes just collecting from the stupid spiders and the freaking everything, like bears, those stupid flying guys. Like everything was just so aggravating. I think this was the last quest that I did, and then I ran out of quests. Pretty sure that's the last one. I had to kill a level 60 boss, which was not fun. Not fun at all, actually. It was really unfun. Painfully unfun. Boom. There we go. And I'm about to hit level 58 after having to grind, and it takes like 15 kills to get a bar grinding. So I had to kill like 30 guys, and I was really impatient. I just wanted to level now. It was terrible. And my internet was so bad. Right here. I don't know if you'd be able to tell, but it was bad. Alright, and I will see you next time on another exciting episode of